Alright, so I just created a 37-minute tutorial and realized that for some reason it didn't play any of my sound. So I've got just 37 minutes of you watching a mouse, not understanding anything. I'm going to try to slim this down a lot. The first thing I have is menus. We have 4 different menus here, the sub menu, as well as the footer menu. So when I'm going over some of these things, I'm going to be discussing different menus. You've got your appearance, then come here, menus. You can create these menus. The top menu is right here. This is what's going to be in the top menu if you set this to top menu. Currently it was set to all incomplete menus, which had absolutely nothing in it. But if I save this, go back over to here, refresh your page, now you have this as your menu. This also has a sub menu, which once you drop down here you can see that. The way this is created is these are those menu items. This is going to be just the top menu, which you've selected over here, which you selected here to actually display these. If you want to remove the home page, you remove the home page. You want to remove all of them, you can remove all of them. Easy stuff. And then if you were done, you'd click Save Menu and you'd see those reflected at the top here. What's going to happen here is once you've done with these and you've selected a menu over here, you also want to click Save here if you've changed this side. If you want to add to this menu, say you want to add an About page that I've created, you would click right here, find the page, click Add Menu. Then you have your About page. It's right here at the very bottom, which if we click Save Menu like I was discussing, come back over here, we're going to see that change. Last being the About Us page. If I wanted to move that to the front, bam. Now it's currently moved to the front. Easy stuff. You can achieve this menu by using categories. You can make custom links if you want a link to Amazon.com. I would do something like this. Add the menu. Easy stuff. I'd save this menu. That would be over there, Amazon.com. I can go to categories. I want to show a different category. I can show my critiques, my restaurant critiques, my different critiques that I set up here. And you'll be able to do that later. Pretty much if you go back to your page after clicking Save Menu, you should be able to see the additional changes that we've made. Now I've got a link to Amazon. Or if I click this and I'm going to right click to open tab, it goes to Amazon. Hey, that's awesome. I can create links here. I can create links in the sub menu. Let's go to, what did we just create? A top menu and also my footer menu. All to be the top menu, which is right here. I want to do different things like create a footer menu. I can do that as well by just assigning those to the footer menu. So now what you see, the same thing here, here, as well as here. And like I said, you can change those. So I'm going to actually go back, switch these back to all uncompleted. So you don't have any work if you don't want to create any. And that's pretty much it on menus. You also have a couple different features here. You have the Get Our Newsletter as well as Don't Miss. Those are going to be in the theme options. A lot of things are actually going to be in this theme options page, and once you click here, it's under Appearance, then Theme Options, and this is going to be the tabs that we talk about. Top 2 tabs are displayed on every page. There's also a couple other things that are displayed on every page. You see, this is going to be the banner, this is going to be the Don't Miss bar as well as your newsletter, this is going to be some sliders. And you come back down and this is going to be your footer. So if you look on the miscellaneous page, you're going to find those top 2 items that we were just talking about, as well as some site features like your site background. If you want to maybe try different backgrounds, that they've already pre-selected that might look good with your template. If you wanted to switch a logo URL, this is where your logo URL goes. Currently, you've got this logo URL. You can change your color scheme, you can change the skin color. A lot of things are going to be done in here. The Don't Miss bar is done here. If you wanted to hide that, you can click this. That's going to be that Don't Miss that we said right here. How many slides are in it? 5. What post in it? This is a good thing. This is going to be how you design your layout. What do you want in there? I want categories in there. What categories? I want all my categories from the restaurant. Alright, so that's how you're going to do most of the layout here. To get our newsletter, this is what says, if you wanted to change the wording on that, hey, subscribe here. Whoops. I edited that, but we won't save it, so don't worry. Latest slider is going to be below that. This area here, this is going to be your latest slider. How many image slides do you want in there? Do you want 5? Do you want 20? Do you want 30? How many do you want? And then what displays there? I've currently got that as the same category restaurant. You obviously don't want the same category here as the same category here. That looks ridiculous. I've got the same post. So to change that content, you would just switch out your category to a different category, and I'll show you how to create those categories and then insert stuff into those categories. Alright, so now we need to put stuff into those two categories so we can fill it out. If you come up here to post, this is all your posts. If you want to create a new post, I'm going to go ahead and trash this because it's the first tutorial post that I did, but I wanted to create a new post. I click add new, type the post name here, type the content here, yada yada yada, and then the layout. Say I don't want to show the don't miss, I don't want to show the latest box, and I'll click those here. I do want to show those, so I'm going to unclick those or click show just to make sure that they know I want those showed. And when I'm done creating this post, I can tag it to a category. Here are my categories currently, but you can delete those and start over. I've got a blog category, and this is the one I mainly used on your site, but these all came with your theme, so I didn't touch them in case you wanted to use those as a basic. So blog, if you want to tag blog, this category here, I'd click publish. And now I have a blog category. The first thing is right here. Type the name post here. That's the exact thing I typed right here. Type the name post here. Now to get an image there, like the other ones, I click set featured image. I choose an image that I already have, or I upload files. Select the file that I want right off my desktop. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and use something I already have. Let's use a picture of myself. This pulls up the properties of the image. I want to set featured image. Then click update, come back to the review page, refresh it, and now I have a picture of me. As well as this will link back to my created post, which is going to be here. Type post name here. This is my test post information, as well as some related information as well. This is going to be other featured things in the blog that are more similarly related. And then it displays the don't miss and the featured sliders that we were talking about before. So easy stuff. Categories here. If I didn't categorize it to blog and I did announcements and updated, well, now that's not going to show up at the top because I've got it in the category announcements. I'm not using the category announcements anywhere. So some other things, pages. If you wanted to create a page or edit a page, I currently threw the About Us page in on the last tutorial, but looks like maybe you actually created a page about. I'm kind of familiar with what's going on here, or no. Let's go into the About page that I created and go to edit, see what's going on. I threw an image in there by just going to this button here. Same page that you've seen before. If you wanted to upload files, you can upload files. Otherwise, if you just wanted to use an image already in your library, you can use this one, insert in the page. I've inserted that into my page. Say I wanted to make it a different size, I would come back here, maybe select 60%, update. It's going to bring it down to a 60%. Just make it a little smaller. Same thing here. Featured image. You set a featured image so you can see, what it looks like outside the box. Click update, and that's pretty much it for your pages. If you want to edit pages, if you want to add pages, add new information, just like everything else. So you kind of see exactly what's going on. That's going to be it for this tutorial. Once you get kind of used to those, I should be making a couple more for this site. You're going to need to know about widgets. The media is just your media library. Comments are comments that other authors have left or other submitters have left, and you need to approve before they actually go on your site. Menus we discussed, background editor, and a lot of this stuff is just extra features. So good luck, and if you have any specifics, you can also let me know. But I should be making maybe another 1 or 2 videos pretty soon to kind of help you out with some other features.